Or in some cases, let me be transparent.
Yeah.
It's either I invest, this is how I work. It's either I invest this in this, so maybe in a business, in a property, in a deal or whatever it is, or I spend it on this, a nice anniversary trip or blah, blah, blah. One of two, or someone's going to take it.
Yeah.
That's why I see it. Whether it's HMRC, parking fines, PAY bills, VAT, or all of these people, it's either I invest it, I spend it on something for myself and my family, or someone's coming to take it.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. One of the three.
Bro, no matter what, there's always something that comes up.
Bro, there's always something that comes up.
So you might as well either put it to work for you or enjoy it. Because if it's sitting there, someone will find a reason for you to
find a way to grab it.
to grab it.
Someone's going to exhaust it.
Come on.
Yo, people, welcome back to the Bread and Butter Podcast. You're here with myself, Taio.
And myself, Eman.
And we're glad to be back, man. Glad to be in front of you guys. We're back with a solo episode, which we know you guys love. And Eman and I love as well, man. It's like we're in our home away from home, chopping it up. And you guys get to be a fly on the wall, right?
Come on. And Taio's back, guys.
Hey.
Let's go for Taio. He's back.
I'm back.
He's left me all this time, but he's here now.
Come on, man. I'm UK. I'm in the building.
I'm going to get to enjoy it for a few months, and then he's going to leave me again. And then it's back to WhatsApps and missing my calls and being too busy for me. Because he's making money over there.
You don't get it. There's no WhatsApping dubes, innit? So when someone phones me, I can't pick it up. Then I have to put on the VPN, and even that process is long. But yeah, man, I'm in the building, man.
No, it's good to have you back. It's good to have you back.
I'm enjoying my time here as well.
Are you finding it? That's what I was going to say to you. Are you finding it?
It hasn't been long so far, but one thing I've really, really loved is that I thought that it'd be a certain way when I come back. And it seems to have been that way as well. So what I mean by that is that when UK was my base, I almost felt like we all know that UK is tough, but the good, I think there's a good thing about the fact that UK is tough. It allows you to survive anywhere. But one thing about the UK is that I felt like I didn't really have time to see anyone. I'm just locked in.
Yeah.
Locked in, innit? And I thought to myself, you know what? When I come back, I should really have the time to see all the people that I didn't have time to see when I actually lived here.
Yeah.
And bro, I've like, once I finish my work in the day, bro, I'm linking bare people already, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I feel like I've got the time to catch up with people. Kids get to see their cousins and stuff like that. So just mapping out all of my activities around work and stuff like that. And yeah, man, it's been good, man. How's things been with you?
You know what, bro? It's just been hustling, bro. It's literally the hustle. It's like, for me, I'm just trying to get to the next level. Like, and there's always other levels, do you know what I mean? But for me, I really, like, I've done the work now. I've put in the foundations. I've put in it. I've got the network. I've got the people around me. I've got the qualifications. Now it's just, what do you want in life?
Yeah.
Because I feel like for me, I'm at a position where there's so many opportunities. There's so many people that want to work with you. There's so many people that want to leverage you. So now I'm at a place where actually, who can I leverage? Like, I have never really had that mindset. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm always out like, okay, let me just help this person. Let me help whoever. Like, God has blessed me. Let me bless others. Do you know what I mean? But I'm at the stage now where it's like, actually, we got to be strategic because the lifestyle I want to live. And this is why I think it's so important to, like, I speak to Mims the other day just saying, listen, since Dubai, everything's changed.
Seriously?
Everything has changed.
Talk to me about it.
Like, so just coming out to Dubai, spending time with you guys and being out there and just seeing, okay, this is seeing the life that we could have. I think sometimes when you're trapped in the 9 to 5 of the UK, you can't really see
other things. Seeing is believing though.
So being out there, seeing the lifestyle, seeing what you could have and knowing that it's possible and then saying to yourself, okay, now we can go and get it. So now it's like, every move I make is no longer about, okay, how do I feed my family? How do I keep a roof over our head? And now it's, how do we make enough so that we can go out there and afford to live the lifestyle we want to live?
Yeah.
And so if it doesn't align to that goal, I'm not about it. So now I've been able to cut so much fat. Do you understand? I've been able to streamline because there's so many things I was involved in, so many things I was doing because obviously I'm a name and I'm a brand and I'm all about multiple streams of income. But now it's, what type of income do I want to be making that works with where I want to be going? And now that alignment, that small change meant that certain things that have come up, I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Other things are coming like, oh no, I'm not doing that. Other things I'm like, I'm putting all of my energy into that. And it's like, actually now I'm at a point where it's like, okay, this can happen. I can make this happen. I just need to multiply these 2 or 3 things and the buy's covered.
Bro, what you've said is so crazy. It's sensational. I agree with it so much. And it's funny, guys that are listening, Eman and I were going to speak about a certain topic on this podcast. We're not doing it anymore. Scratch that. Because what you've said is so, so true. Let me speak about a small bit of what you said, right?
Yeah.
But then I'll speak about the big bit. The small bit is seeing is believing.
Yeah, facts.
It's like, I feel like you have to see stuff and you have to hear stuff.
Yeah.
And it changes your horizons, right? Remind me to go on to the big bit, but I'm going to speak about the small bit first. And what I mean by that is that some of you may have heard on this podcast that Eman would have told me about a 6-figure brand deal that he's done.
Mm.
And it changed everything. Because now I know that money's out there.
Yeah.
And I know what they paid for as well.
Yeah, facts.
So now my whole thing has been shattered. I remember when I thought that 4 figures was a good brand deal.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
And it was at the time.
It was at the time, but it's like when you see something or hear something, it completely unlocks your horizon. So guys, do not underestimate where you are putting yourself, who you are around, and what you are listening to.
Bro.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because I'll tell you one thing as well, and I want you to explain to people as well, because I don't want people to get misconceptions, but I'll tell you one thing as well, right? One of the things I mentioned when I said to Dubai is that one thing that Dubai showed me is that, it sounds so insane to say, and I think that a lot of us do believe this.
Yeah.
When I moved to Dubai, I had this saying that, I realized you don't have to suffer.
Bro.
I realized you don't have to suffer.
Bro.
I realized that, because sometimes in life you feel like in order to get something good, it has to be painful.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that you don't have to work hard in it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But there can be things that are easier.
But I think also, like, a lot of the time, you don't even know that you're suffering until you... And that was for us. We didn't know that, right, we're doing all this. Actually, if we put in that same work ethic in another environment, we get all of that.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand?
Yeah, exactly that.
It's like, actually, you think, okay, if I do all of this, my bills are paid, we've got a roof over our head, we can go on holiday, you can do... And that feels like a good reward for the work. Then you go out somewhere else and they're doing the same amount of work, but their reward is so much more.
Yeah.
And so you say to yourself, why am I limiting myself here?
Yeah. And I think that expanding your horizons is big. Like, obviously, everyone knows that I'm Nigerian and I frequently go to Nigeria, innit? But what the experience that you had, I've told you several times before, I had it the first time I went to Ghana. Ghana's a lot more chilled than Nigeria. I don't know why it was, maybe because it wasn't where I am from, innit?
Yeah.
But when I went to Ghana and I saw that, you know what? Like, my heart rate has gone...
Bro.
Like, I feel a bit lighter.
Come on.
My head feels less congested. And now that we live in an era of people making money and you don't physically have to be present in the country that you're making money from, it's like, it just let me know that you could be earning pounds and living somewhere like Ghana very, very comfortably.
Bro.
And it's funny as well because in the UK, and this isn't a UK bashing thing as well, we're going to go on to what we're really going to speak about in a second. But in like a lot of Western countries, should I say, you start chasing these things that look nice, but they just keep you in a trap. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And it's important to ask yourself, what do you want? You might be chasing I don't know, like a Porsche on finance, but it just means that you're locked up to your work more.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So you got to really ask yourself, and I'm not saying anything wrong with getting a Porsche on finance whatsoever. Let me make that clear. But ask yourself, is what I really want to be able to have the freedom to work from home and be able to do the school run and pick up my children every single day and do activities with them after work. I mean, after they come back from school. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Go tennis with them. Like, whatever that looks like, and be in an environment where it's warm and like, do you get what I'm trying to say? You got to really search for what that thing is you want in life, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I'm going to go on to the big point that you mentioned, right? And it's something that I actually implemented recently.
Yeah.
You spoke about something where you've got a goal and it's helped you assess how you are doing things in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And earlier on this year, right, with 2 of my boys, we created a WhatsApp group where we meet bi-weekly to speak about our goals. And I said, look, for 2026, let's set a certain amount that we want to earn in the year. Yeah? The amount's going to be ambitious, but the good thing about stuff that's ambitious, if you know me, I'll do that anyway, because if you fall short of it, it's still a great amount.
Yeah.
But the thing that it did is exactly what you said, which is the most important thing about setting out that figure is that now when you're proposed with a business venture, you're assessing it and saying, is this getting me to the goal that I spoke about 2 months ago? no, this is not getting me anywhere near it in actual fact. I can't consider this right now.
Yeah.
And before you had that goal, in your case, is moving to Dubai, you might have considered that thing and started doing it and wasting your time and your energy. Now it's straight, this is where I need to be. Is this thing going to get me there? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Bro, like even like what you're saying, it's facts. So let me give you a real life example. So, because I always like people to understand what we're talking about. So I had or have a community where people pay monthly to join it. And I realized that, right, you know what? Actually, I'm giving all this value to this community for this small amount. Actually, I've closed the community. So the ones that are in there, they're cool. We still do our thing. But going forward, I've got a course, an online course. It costs much more. Six month course. Do the course. You still get access to me, but it's mainly I'm doing the videos, mainly online doing the course. Why? Because by doing that course, I can be anywhere in the world because all the content, all the questions people ask me all the time, the things I answer when I do the one-to-ones, it's all in the course. Because guess what? The price of the one-to-ones is going to be higher. And people are going to say, I can't afford that. But that's fine. There's a course.
Of course. And it's more cost effective.
It's more cost effective for them.
And they get the value from it as well.
And they can learn in their own time. And then they have the course. And then each week we have 2 meetings a week. And the reason we have 2 is that if you can't join one, there's another opportunity. 2 meetings a week where you can come on, ask questions on the videos you've watched, what you're learning, anything you need to know, stuff like that, with me in a group and able to access and support. And so for me, it was like, that makes more sense. Then it was like, okay, financial advice. I need to take financial advice more serious. Because guess what? If I build up enough clients, and now I'm getting more high net worth clients that are reaching out to me, if I get those clients, I can draw that income from those clients because I manage that portfolio, and I can manage that anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
So now I've worked out that to get to where I want, I need these 2 things working online at this level. Like, it wasn't making sense because the other course shares online, but at that monthly amount, the amount of people I'd need,
the volume is too high.
It's too high.
Yeah.
So I need a higher amount. I need a bigger ticket with less people that I can really support and help them get to where they're trying to get to. Then I need the higher ticket for the high net worth. So now I'm looking at clients 100K plus. And so those 2 things are getting me the income I need to go where I want to go.
Yeah.
Do you understand? On top of that, again, and this is another thing I tell people. I remember we had an episode where we talked about telling people your dreams and goals and what you're trying to do. And people are like, oh no, I don't like to talk about it. In the comments, they're like, oh no, you have to keep things to yourself because you might be haters. Let me tell you. So when I first said I wanted to move to Dubai, it was probably about 3 years ago. I mentioned it. So my boy, he's out in Oman. So I tell him, look, I want to come out to Oman, come out to Dubai. I do finance. I want to do financial literacy out there. That's going to be my thing. Just tell him. 3 years ago. He comes back. Obviously, he's making money out there. So because he's making money out there, he's like to me, oh, I've got this money. How should I invest? I've got a property. Can you manage it for me? Oh, you want to sell it? Can you sell it? I sold his property for him. I just manage his finances, him and his wife's finances that are here for him. No problem. I get a call. Oh, he teaches in a school. Someone's approached him in the school to say, oh, they want to run financial literacy in Oman for kids. And he's like, oh, I got my guy. Get on the call. They're like, okay, we're going to go get the funding and then we'll come back to you. Send us your stuff and we'll let you know. It might come to something, it might not. The point being is that could never, ever happen if I kept it all to myself.
Yeah, facts.
It's so important that you understand that actually by telling people what you're trying to do, you never know who they're going to bump into that can then support and help you.
Yeah.
If I never told him I wanted to do that opportunity would have come. He never would have thought of me.
Yeah.
But because he knows what I'm trying to do,
the
second that opportunity came, he said, me. And not only that, she's like, no matter, my husband works in finance as well over here. So here's his contact details. So you can network with him if you want to look at how to get into finance over here or networking people in finance over here. This is just free game.
Free game.
And again, one of the things I said, again, being in, when we went to Dubai, was not only seeing you and Ants, but also meeting Kumi. Like, Kumi's like my little bro. But he's doing bits. Like me and Dami, and just seeing what Dami's doing in life. Playing football. You see football, yeah? I miss football. I only went once.
Yeah.
Because it's not just football.
Yeah.
You're actually networking with man that are doing bits.
Yeah.
Like you're meeting man, you're playing football, and then before the game, when we stop halfway through, at the end, you're networking, you're talking to. So you won't want to miss it.
Yeah.
Because it's not just kicking ball, it's actually you're meeting people that are doing stuff that you could potentially work with in the future, and you're using football as a way to bring down the barriers.
Bring down the barriers massively.
And then because we're all playing together, we're all here, now we can talk and communicate.
It's facts. And it's funny, it's interesting you say that. And I'm gonna go back to a question. The question I was gonna ask you is that you spoke about the lifestyle out in Dubai.
Yeah.
And people that, when you stayed with us, innit?
Yeah.
And people that may not be aware, they might be thinking, what lifestyle is it talking about? It's talking about Lamborghini. So break down what the lifestyle is in a second, but you're absolutely right. And like things like sports, it's not even like people, sometimes networking can be a buzzword and have like a negative impact in it. Not a negative impact, but a negative like connotations. Right? But the thing about football, or anything to do with sports is that
like golf, the same thing.
Well, this person has to be your bridge for the moment. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
We're a team.
So it's kind of like, even me just asking what you do is kind of like a common courtesy. Does that make sense?
Come on, trust me.
Like, because you really shout these people, bro, you come in, ball, we need a 16th person. Like, how come you ain't coming? You bust banter with them, you cuss them, they cuss you back, or whatever it is. You know what I'm trying to say? So you finding out what they do. Like, I know what nearly everybody does at ball in it, because just by virtue of going ball in it, you know what I'm trying to say?
Even in the car park, we was in the car park and walking to the pitch, and the brother comes up in a BYD, and I'm like, oh yeah, I love BYDs. Da-da-da-da. He's like, yeah, I do this for them. So so I just get the car.
Yeah.
Man's driving a brand new electric car for free. And he's like, oh yeah, so I'm working with them, so I get this, and then I work with others. And it's just like, you're just around greatness. You're just around man that are doing bits. But when we're talking lifestyle, I think for me, the big things, number one was safety. That was probably the biggest thing. It was like, even little things like, I know it sounds crazy, even like closing your curtain. Like, when we got there, like, oh, man's getting changed. Bro, there's nobody looking. There's nobody looking at. There's no one even around. Like to say, it's not London where there's everybody's like everyone's crammed in,
walking in front of your
window. In front of your window
from the outside.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's not that, so you don't need to worry about all of that. Do you know what I mean? And then for me, like having some house help, having someone in your house to help with just stuff with the kids, and it means that you could just focus on the things that you need to do. Do you know what I mean? And then just being able to, like, bro, when man ordered Uber, I don't think I waited more than 2 minutes for an Uber at any time. And remember, man's not driving, so most of the time I didn't wait. Like, Uber's there, and then even the Uber that comes, like the lowest Uber I got into was a brand new Lexus, like, and it's clean, smells good. Man, not coming when you come there, they're opening the door for you, calling, like they're showing you respect. Do you know what I mean? And then you go to the mall, and then like, there's just options there, things to do. You go out to eat. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's
a high standard.
It's just the standard is different.
Yeah.
And then even like valet, like, bruv, come on, we've all seen movies where you valet and then these men are just drive off with your car.
Valet for everything, bro. Valet for the gym.
Valet everywhere. Like, so you just turn up and just give someone your keys. You don't worry, they're gonna look after your car, and then when you come, they're gonna bring it back, because you're not worrying about crime and stuff like that. Like, even like I said, wearing certain watches and this and that, you don't need to worry about all of that out there. But then even the way people are, I know some people say, I've seen a lot of comments about the Middle East and, racism and how they have slaves and all that. Bro, I didn't see none of that. Do you know what I mean? And like, the people that I saw were pleasant, polite, kind, willing to help, was asking strangers where's this, where's that. They're more than happy to help. No one looked at the way we were dressed and said, oh, you ain't got money or you ain't got this. Like,
there's definitely none of that.
None of that. Yeah. None of that. And then I was watching something online the other day, and I see these two guys and in Dubai, and I think one of them basically promoted an investment, and everyone that did that investment lost money. So this brother saw the guy that done the video, and then he basically approached him, and then it's like, they're acting like they're gonna fight, and then both of them are like, in Dubai, we're not gonna fight.
I know what this is.
Yeah. And man said, in Dubai, so we're not gonna fight. We're not gonna fight. And it's like, even, if it was in London, they will fight. But even fools know where to be foolish.
Scenario,
man knows when to be foolish.
Spirals out of control. It's like, you just know that you can't.
Man are saying, you and I both know we're in Dubai, nothing's gonna happen. And they just keep walking. Like, man just keeps walking and they're talking mad aggressive, But they're saying at the same time, nothing is gonna happen because we will both end up in like prison, and you know what will happen? We won't see daylight for how long, and then we'll be shipped back. And I don't want to go back. So even man that don't know how to behave know how to behave. Do you understand what I'm saying? And it's like that's the type of environment you want to be in.
Yeah, facts. So what would we say to people then that need that kind of strategy? Because I know we're speaking about Dubai, but in a nutshell, we're speaking about having that thing that you are aspiring to that can help guide your decisions on what you're taking on and what you're deciding not to take on. Because our time and our funds have to be allocated correctly.
I love that you did that. This is not about Dubai. Dubai is my personal thing for my and that's what's made me change. The point is for people need to look at like actually what do you want out of life? Have you really like worked out what you want? Because the reality is that the alarm clock will wake you up. Like you'll go to work to make money because you're told that you need to make money. You'll go on holiday because you're told it's good to go on holiday. But have you actually worked out what you want out of life? Because I was speaking to someone the other day, one of my clients, and she was saying like, I actually think that if I sold everything and then moved to Indonesia, like, wait, how much would I need to do that? And I was like, you know what? If you look at your assets, you could do it.
Yeah.
And now she's considering it. She's proper considering it now.
Bro.
Because actually it's like, go there, the cost of living is so much lower. The income she can get from her assets will give her much more than that. She'll never have to worry about money. She won't have to keep work. Because basically she stays in the UK. And this is why people pay financial advisors. Because you sit down, we work out based on your income and what you need, this is how long you're going to have to work for. And I told her, you're going to look to work to 60, 65, 67. And she's like, I want to retire in the next 5 years.
Yeah, straight.
And she's like, I don't want to work that long.
It is possible if you go to a different country.
Yeah,
could you do Asia?
I personally, I feel like the more I think about it, the more I think I could. But I just feel like I'm a very social person.
Yeah.
And I think these types of places, like for her, for example, she's single, she ain't got no kids, it's just her. So she can just go there and just live the same life that, like, she's mainly, she can go out, she can do stuff and travel. For me, I love family, I love community. And that's why it's like I said to everyone, like, the only reason Dubai makes sense to me, like, and I know it sounds mad, is because you're there.
Okay, cool, yeah.
Because you're there already, I know that number one, I'm safe. Like, this is one of my favorite people on the planet's in the space. So I know I'm safe. Number two, I know a lot of your people will be people that I can relate to.
Of course, yeah.
So then I can build a network. So if you decide, I don't want this no more, I'm going somewhere else.
The network's there
already.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So a lot of the groundwork's been done. I'm very social. I don't like as much as I like being in my house, I still like to communicate and meet people and do stuff. So I think if you just like being on your own in your family, then I think being us, we could go to Asia. That could make sense.
Yeah.
But if you want to go out and and really move with other people, I don't think it works.
I think I could do Asia if I was a couple.
Yeah.
Not with a family, not with children. I don't think that like the schools would kind of like make sense for me. And that's why kind of Dubai does. But yeah, I think I could do 6 months, just me and Ant in Asia. Just working remotely.
Come on.
Just ordering nasi goreng. Going out to like beach clubs, and I think I could enjoy that 6 months. Maybe go somewhere after 6 months. But it's true, like you really got to ask yourself the question. You really got to plan ahead. Like one thing I've been saying to people is that you need to decide what you want, because when you decide what you want, you start and you can see that vision. Then you can start asking yourself, is what I'm doing today going to get me there?
Come on.
And I'm not speaking to you as someone who's saying that, yeah, I know more than you. I'm speaking to you as someone who asks themselves that question. Yeah. And I realized that what I was doing wasn't getting me to where I wanted to be. So you have to just start doing things different. You have to start taking more risk. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Sometimes you have to realize that this money that you think you're risking on investing in yourself or investing in something is actually the money that you want to make per week, per month.
Yeah.
So you can't get there unless you do something different.
Trust me. And it's all about your surroundings. I'll give you another example. You know her now, Talifa.
Yeah.
So Talifa is my mentee. Yeah. I've been mentoring Talifa since I did my Channel 4 show. And this is what.
I swear.
So I did my Channel 4 show 2019, like November 2019. Talifa's mum is watching Channel 4, watching my show in 2019. She says that you need to get this guy to mentor you. I'm watching this program and he's excellent. You need to get this guy to mentor you. And then she just reaches out on social media and says, my mum was watching your thing, like, I need you to mentor me. And then the first opportunity event I did, she come to the event. Straight after that, the next, I did a campaign She jumped on the campaign. Like anything I did, basically, she was around it. So because of that now, anything I do, she watches.
Yeah.
So because of that, she then finds you.
Yeah.
So then she finds you and she's like, Eman, I'm thinking about doing this. I need to build other income streams. Obviously, she's got a child that she's the main carer of and so forth. And she's like, I need other income streams. I seen Taio stuff. And I'm like, she could only see that because she's invested. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So because she's coming to my
ecosystem,
now she meets everyone. She knows, she's looked at Kazi, she knows Dami, she knows everyone that's around. Do you understand? She's looked at everyone that I spoke to, anyone that's come on the pod, she follows. Like, she's used everything I do. Anytime she sees me on a live somewhere, on the stage somewhere, anyone else that's on the stage, she'll follow. She builds it in.
She's intentional.
Really intentional.
Yeah, she's
because she wants to change the situation. So obviously it comes to do your course now. It's a money. She's like, Eman, I've got the money, but I was going to use it for this and that. I'm like, listen, you can keep that money, but tell me, if you don't invest that money, how close are you to getting to what you want out of life? Do you understand? Because sometimes we'll be like, let's say she had $5,000, yeah? And let's say the course is $2,000, whatever. She's saying, I've got the money, but I was saving that for XYZ. I said, how long would it take you to get to XYZ from where you are now? So actually, even if you put the money in and then it doesn't work out, let's say it doesn't work out, you are still gonna be where you are in 2 or 3 years' time. It's just gonna take you maybe an extra 6 months to make the $2,000 back.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Literally.
But the reality is number one, it's Taio. So I know that especially when you go to Taio, you say, oh yeah, Eman's my mentor. He's gonna make sure
she gets that extra.
She knows. She knows that he's gonna make sure that you can't come back and say, oh, I did it and they blanked me or I didn't get no. Now, bro, like she's got yards. She's got the yards. She's renting it out.
She's doing well.
She's doing well, and it's like
she knows her stuff. That's the key thing, because a lot of it is the investment in yourself. Like,
do you know how scared she was?
Bro, she was scared. We had to. Well, I know that I had to break her down and build her back up. But one thing I knew about her, and big up to Lefa, is that she was very intentional. She's a go-getter,
bro.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And dude, other than teach her it through and through, and she's actually an expert on it now, I had to just make her re-believe in herself all the time.
Exactly.
Trying to say, but she does believe in herself
now, and it's hard because when you've gone through certain things in life and you see other people achieving, all you tell yourself is you're not where other people are at. Right. And I always have to remind her, we can't change where other people are at, but we can change where you're at.
Yeah.
But so you've got to focus on you and what you really want. Because one thing with her that always annoys me, she says she wants this, but are you doing it? And like, actually, she threw herself. Do you know, if I tell you how shook she was to do this thing, like, shook. Oh yeah, they're doing this. Even after she got her first yard, you think he'll be celebrating.
Yeah.
She's like, but there's problems with this and that.
And it's a term that I use as well. It's a term, and it's not specific to her as well. It happens with a lot of mentees in that transition stage. Yeah. Sometimes we're scared of success.
Exactly.
I use that term, we're scared of success. Sometimes when people join my program and the landlord finally says yes, that's when they start panicking.
the thing that
you came to me for.
And this is the thing you thought that could have happened. Now it's happening.
Or sometimes when they've got too many bookings, it's like, how do I handle this? I've got 2 bookings, but someone wants to book for 2 months. They're panicking. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And it's like, this is what you came to us for, but it's a very, very, very normal thing. And like, do you know what it is? When you're changing, it's normal to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
When you're achieving that success, it's normal to feel uncomfortable. But it's something that we said, right? And I think it's very, very important. Like, in everything that we're saying, I think that sometimes for the majority of people in our community, you can't outsave your problems.
Yeah.
And you can't save to your goals. You just can't. The earnings in the UK just aren't enough. You have to make that money grow quicker. Yeah. And the sooner you realize that it makes more, I think it was Elon Musk that said it, that it's easier to make 10K than to save 10K.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like, think of something new and make 10K instead of just saving 10K. You know what I'm trying to say? And the quicker you realize that you need to just try and find ways to just out-earn or just earn more and kind of like use that to get to your goals, the better, innit? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because the truth is that Eman and I have grown together, innit? And we've experienced it. And just coming in, we're speaking about HMRC and stuff like that. And sometimes these tax bills are amounts that we may have considered a lot of money.
Bro.
once upon a time, and it's your tax bill.
Bro.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? And this is why it's very, very realistic that you. Do you get what I'm trying to say, though?
Bro, do you ever? Bro, sometimes I look and I see the tax. I said, how much did I actually earn?
Bro,
Like when you look at,
remember, it's a
if this is the tax,
bro.
what did I take home?
Bro, let's not even get into that, bro, because that's another episode in itself, bro.
Hi.
That's another episode in itself. But it's like, bro, yeah, like what we say, like you need to just realize that in that position, if this is the growth that you want, like what are you doing about it?
Yeah.
You don't want to hoard money, because a lot of the time the money that we're hoarding, it's not saving anybody.
No.
You get what I'm trying to say? And sometimes I think about money is that it's either I invest this in this, or in some cases, let me be transparent.
Yeah.
It's either I invest this is how I work. It's either I invest this in this, so maybe in a business, in a property, in a deal, or whatever it is, or I spend it on this, a nice anniversary trip, or blah, blah, blah. One of two, or someone's going to take it.
Yeah.
That's why I see it. Whether it's HMRC, parking fines, PAY bills, VAT, or all of these people, it's either I invest it, I spend it on something for myself and my family, or someone's coming to take it.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. One of the three.
Bro, no matter what, there's always something that comes up.
Bro, there's always something that comes up.
So you might as well either put it to work for you or enjoy it. Because if you're sitting there, someone will find a reason for you to
find a way to grab it.
to grab it.
Someone's gonna exhaust it.
Come on. So it's so important. But I feel like, for me, like what we're saying with Talif, what we're saying with myself and with you is, if you're at home right now, I want you to say, what is it you want in life? Forget the money aspect of it. What do you want in life? Because once you know what you want in life, like me, for example, like I thought making over 10K a month was sick. Do you know what I mean? Then when after that, tax, this, that, bro, do you understand? So that's why I said, okay, cool. How much do I need? So even coming out, when I came out, we looked at the school cost fees and all of that and the lifestyle. And okay, this is what I need. Then it's like, how do I make it? Can I make it the same way I'm making it? No, because in the UK, for example, like I make what I make, but it's like, it's enough just to survive. Because what more is there? Okay, I can pay my bills. We can go on holiday. If the kids need something, they can have it. If my family needs something, I can give it to them. Okay, that's enough. But when you're out there, it's like, actually, the money feels like it's going so much further.
Yeah.
Like, man was on a boat fishing.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say?
5 a.m. Monday morning. Monday morning, by the way.
Come on.
People had work. They logged
Come on. And man, when I was there, we went on the yacht, and then there's the skydiving thing. Man, people are skydiving.
Yeah. The plane
lands.
Yeah, right.
Come on. And it's like, you're looking at it like, right, people are living. There's so many options, so much choice. Like you said, even when you're there, you can go to other countries, you can go to other Middle Eastern states and so forth and enjoy and live. And it's like, okay, there's more to life. And if you don't want to do nothing, you're still comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No one's coming to... Like, the thing for me is, in this UK, you're at home, all of a sudden, you get a brown letter, you see the black dots on it, HMRC, what do they want this time? Like, you don't get that. When in it, once you make your money, it's yours. Now, how you allocate it, the things you have to spend, that's on you to budget, but you know it's yours. Like, I feel like we're always just waiting for, this, or waiting for, fine. Like, even in my house, they brought the school thing now. So there's a school zone. Our road is literally a school zone. We got 3 schools right next to where we live.
Yeah.
So they put a school zone there. Bro, tell me why the system went down. So now we're getting letters through the door every day. My wife has to go on an appeal, even though we got a permit. They're still giving us a ticket for driving our car on the road that we live on. Because they made a school zone. And they say they make it for the safety of the kids. Make it to make money. They just want to make money.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Look at the crossings. Look at Dartford Crossing. They said they were only going to charge you
until they made
the peas back. They've made it back over 10 times. They're still charging till today. Do you understand? So it's just, they're just always looking for new ways to... Look at council tax now. Did you see that they want to add TV license?
Mental. They realised that everyone's saying that we watch Netflix.
Exactly. Everyone's saying, I don't need TV. Okay, don't worry. We'll add it to your council tax and we'll take it from them. Do you know what we're living in?
It's insane, really. It really
is war.
Insane. It really is insane.
These men are waging war on our salaries, on our income every single day, and we've got no choice. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And then even for someone to take your bin is a problem. You got to pull your bin out to a specific spot. If you don't put your bin exactly where they leave it. Yeah. And if you complain, they say, we'll come back next week. Yeah. So what am I going to do with the bin and the rubbish? So now you got to take the bin to the dump yourself.
It's crazy.
And these men are charging you for the privilege.
It's crazy.
If you don't put it in the exact spot, oh no, we can't do. Are you okay,
Yeah.
bro? These are not problems. These are not problems out there. These are not even conversations. These things just happen standard. Every day when we was out, every morning I see these men cutting the grass. Bruv, we're paying. My sister bought a flat. There's no garden. There's no lift. They got service charge. For what? There's Hallway. There's nothing to service. And the service charges are high. And I look out and I say, and when we was out in the vibe, no, this is what you're paying your service charge for. This is, bro, you see the courts, you see the pools, you see, like, you get your money's worth. Like, to me, it's just different. And then even the cars that are driven, wonderful. Don't need to be a brand. You see, what I love is that you're in a place that you know you're never going to be the richest out there.
Yeah, so it's so funny. Look, it's so funny that even if you do, like, if you do 500 bags per week, bro,
yeah,
you're not even going to shoot your mouth off about it because it's chicken change to somebody. And it makes everybody just lock in and everybody just does their thing in their own lane.
Bro.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
You can meet anyone as long as you're neatly dressed. Man, not watching your car. I don't care what car you drive because you understand that's not your value.
It's not moving. It's not moving anyone.
And these man, the people that we're here trying to, oh, my neighbor just upgraded, I need to get this. We're trying to impress people that are broke like you.
Yeah.
When you're out there, you see real wealth. These men have got real money. Like they're making millions a day. They ain't trying to show off for no one. Whatever you drive is, as long as it works for you, it's cool.
Yeah. And
that's the type of environment you want to be. I don't need to impress nobody. Yeah. All I need to do is do what's right and stay within the law, and I'm good.
Literally. So we spoke a lot about like setting your goal in it and what you want to do in it. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I think that would be good to kind of share like what our visions are in it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll start in it. Like, I think that I do have, actually at the moment, at this present time, I don't have figures in my mind of what I want to do in it. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I've always said that one of my lifelong goals is to be able to have a business that does so well that it provides jobs.
Yeah.
I recently launched, not recently, like 3 months ago, launched a real estate agency in Dubai. Because that aligns with what we do with Bricks with Tips. And I think that since we made the move, we started making YouTube videos, helping people move over. And naturally, we got a lot of inquiries. So it was kind of like a natural transition to make the real estate agency. Yeah. And I think it falls in line with a goal that I've had for like 5 years, which is that, I think I've said on the podcast before, I've definitely said to you that like Uber is one of my favorite companies because it allows a man or woman with a driver's license that can get access to a car to put food on the plate for their table, food on the table for their family globally, by the way. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. For me, that's amazing, isn't it? Do you get what I'm trying to say? And I've always wanted to have a business whereby if somebody's got enough determination and is willing to put the work in, they can actually change things for their family massively. And you can do that in real estate, first of all, because it's sales. We got to spend an episode talking about sales as a whole. Yeah. Because sales is something that's overlooked, in it. But to say what I'm saying, you could definitely make a massive impact doing sales in a country, as you mentioned, where there is almost unlimited wealth. Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's kind of like, to a certain extent, the tops that we would be exposed to in the UK, as in the top level of wealth that the everyday person is exposed to in the UK, is close to just below average of what it is in the UAE. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, definitely. Like, it's going to be figures that you're just not used to hearing, basically. Yeah. And that's the standard. And if you're doing sales and making commissions off people in those environments, then it can definitely change your life. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So I think that's my thing. Like, just create something where I can create jobs, and hopefully I'm on that road at the moment.
Yeah. I feel like, for me, like, the big goal is, number one, is to give my kids the lifestyle I want for them. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's really, really important to me, because I feel like over here I can't give them they're not doing as much activities. Like remember, I got 4 kids, so it's not easy. Like, when I grew up, we had play center. Like, you know, you go play football, you play pool. I learned chess there. Chess has helped me my whole life. Learning how to play chess has helped me in regards to how I deal with people, the way you react, because you're always thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead. Like, and I've tried to teach my kids this stuff, but It's just the time. So to me, I really want to have time with these kids because you don't know how long you got. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you know, as we get older, we're getting to those ages where, like, we're getting to the ages where, like, our aunties, our uncles, people that the elders, they're going like one by one, and it's just like, that means we're next. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? So it's like, actually, I want to try and enjoy this time with them and so forth. So that's really important.
Yeah.
But then to your point, I feel like, yeah, I really want to empower others. Like, I want to be able to employ others. I want to employ even more. Obviously, I've got a good team around me now, and they're fantastic. But what I want to do is be able to hire more people and put them under my team that I've trained. And
your team is senior.
Do you understand? And they make them senior and let them look after these other things, and also, like, then allow the things that we do really well to then outsource them. So if people like the content that we do, people like the newsletter that we do, they can then come in and say, you know, we want to use, can you make one for us? And so the stuff that people enjoy, the content, the things that we do really well that people like, I want to start to outsource them to other people and, like, get them to use my people. Do you know what I mean? Within the agent, create an agency within that. So
it's perfect.
Those are the types of things I want to do, because I see it with my PA in Nigeria. When I met her, she was probably earning just over 200k a month, naira. Do you know what I mean? Now, after working with me, plus me referring other people that she can work with, and bro, some months she makes over 2 mil a month. Like, for her to earn that type of money, she'd have to be a really senior person. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even for that 200k, I'll be honest with you, a lot of the time she was saying that, you know, if she wanted to get a bonus or promotion, the boss is saying you must sleep with me and all of these types of things. And now she works for herself.
Yeah.
She works from home. She works whatever hours she wants to. Do you know what I mean? To me, I'm all about results.
Yeah. So long as you get it done.
As long as the results get done, I know if it takes you 3 hours to do it, that's calm. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't need you to sit there for 8 hours for me. Do you know what I mean? As long as everything is working, you just get it working. And that time doesn't have to be during the day. If you are someone that likes to wake up at 1 a.m. and get the stuff done, get it done. If you can't sleep and you want to do your day's work now and then sleep during the day, or if you want to go out with your friends during the day, I don't really mind, as long as the work gets done and everything is being done properly. And to be able to give her that belief that now she's even hiring assistants and she's now giving people jobs to do, when she was the one begging for a job. Like, that's the type of empowerment I want to do. That's what I want to see more of. So that's the goal and the dream.
Yeah, facts. That's lit, bro. That's lit. So we're coming to the end. What is your W and the L of the week?
W was our anniversary.
Sick.
So that was sick. Like, 14 years married. That's big. Like, you know what I mean? It's never easy. And you know, we could have separated and walked our own way, but we chose to stay together. We chose to overcome the hard times, and now we're just enjoying. Like, so that's, to me, it's a W, man. Big up Mims. Like, she's a wonderful woman. I enjoy being with her, married to her every single day. So yeah, that has to be the W. And then the L has to be just the dirty tax bill. The dirty, not just tax bill, fine. They'll be sending you tax bill and fine at the same time to rub it in. Oh, you didn't file this on time, so we need this. Plus, you still owe us this. Oh, Lord Jesus, have mercy. Like, do you know what I mean? You don't know what I was planning. It's summertime. I'm planning to take my kids somewhere. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, bro. I'm just gonna double up on that. Tax bills is the L. Just bare mistakes as well. Like 2 years ago, the director's loan was recorded incorrectly. It's on the wrong director, or another company saying there's this new thing that they brought in, associated accounts. They want to know any accounts that have the same shareholders and directors in the UK or abroad.
Oh my goodness.
So they can know whether you're paying between 19 and 20. They're making this stuff as they go along.
They're just making it up, bro.
It's insane. The WI, for 6 months, I've been worried about flying back with my daughters. But we thank God it was smooth. They slept.
I saw that video online. I saw that.
Bro, because on the way to Dubai, they were doing a madness, bro. Making up bare noise, waking everyone up in business class. At least this time they conked out, bro.
Yeah.
When they conked out, it's so funny because it's funny, you see yourself becoming that parent. I never knew I'd be that parent. Once they conked out, once I saw me, I was sleeping. So I went back to my... I just conked out straight away. Closed my eyes, just went to sleep. I turned off the movie, everything, bro.
Yeah.
just cooked up, bro. So yeah, man, I'm very, very happy about that. So yeah.
No, that's sick.
Yeah. All right, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. Look, I'll challenge at least one person in the comments. But I'm not even going to call for all of you in the comments. Eman said something that's really, really important, that sometimes you just got to say what your goal is, what your dream is. Like, we're not in the era whereby it's like, I'm going to keep it to myself because you don't know what can happen. So I'll challenge at least one person. Are you going to be that one person who's able to put it out there? Like, no one's looking for you. No one's checking for you. This is just fellow listeners of Bread and Butter. But you have to practice putting it out there. So I'll challenge one of you to just put what your dream is, what your goal is in the comments, basically. Just slap it in there. And yeah, see how it makes you feel. Maybe that's gonna make you more open to speaking about it to someone on your day to day.
Yeah, I love that, man. Definitely do that. Look at, we do read the comments. I saw the bare people bigged up their dad, their brother.
Yeah.
Like when we said big up men yeah, I was reading the comments like it's big, like big you all up, man.
For sure.
It's I'm glad you lot are engaging and obviously for them to be doing it, it means they listen to the end, which is wonderful.
This is wonderful, wonderful. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the episode and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Blessings.